You know, when I was a kid, I used to eat these by the bushel. We had a tree up in the high meadow. Whenever we'd wait for it to bear fruit, and then we'd strip it clean. This is a long way from West Virginia.
West Virginia?
West Virginia, a little speck on the map called Pigeon Hollow.
Waynesboro.
Waynesboro? You from Waynesboro? We used to get over there once a year. My mom had saved for months just for the bus fare. That ride to the mountains was beautiful.
I spent a summer once in Pigeon Hollow. Knew a farmer named Cooper.
Ab Cooper. Had a dirt farm over by the foothills.
Even had trouble growing dirt.
Yeah, a lot of people had hard times back there.
And some didn't. I may be on the street, but I'm not stupid. I read the newspapers. Adam Chandler's a big name in this town.
Well, Adam Chandler wasn't a big name in Pigeon Hollow. He just worked to survive. You never forget going without.
How'd you turn it around?
Oh, I had a dream. I worked hard. I had a lot of luck.
Takes more than luck.
Now, if the truth were known, I didn't always play by the rules. Hurt a lot of people along the way. I wanted to win too much, I guess. When all's said and done, I guess I lost more than I gained.
Tough being Midas?
No. I mean, people. Just people that I care a lot about. You have me at a disadvantage. You know who I am.
Name's Greeley, Seth Greeley.
Mr. Greeley, what did you do back there in Pigeon Hollow? I mean, in West Virginia.
So we're a railroad man. Moved around a lot, lived in Memphis, then Mobile a few years, but they cut back. Worked my way back east and finally got laid off for good. Jobs have been scarce since.
Mr. Greeley, I can't promise you anything, of course, but why don't you drop into Chandler Enterprises tomorrow? I'll put you in touch with some people there. They might come up with something.
Maybe. I'll have to think about it.
Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear.
American, my lecture on buying back dignity.
You did very well.
Does that mean I can stay? Frau English?
Is that her? Is that Laura? Laura?
They said anybody could come.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that you were somebody that I knew.
Can I stay just tonight?
Oh, sure. You can stay as long as you need to stay. The women's headquarters are upstairs, and do you need to make a phone call, or do you need anything?
No, I'm gonna head back tomorrow. Maybe things will work out this time, huh?
I hope so. In the meantime, you'll be safe here tonight. I give you my word.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Now, what are you doing?
Huh?
Coke, meth, what?
What the hell did it look like? I was sleeping.
Well, the way you freaked had nothing to do with a good night's sleep.
Look, I ain't breaking no laws.
Well, technically, you did. Vagrancy code 4381. Look, don't you read the signs around here? There's no sleeping in the park, so I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
You're a cop?
No, I just wear this to bring out the brown in my eyes. Do I know you?
Yeah, we met at the country club, remember?
Look, do me a favor. Get out of the park and we'll call it even.
Yeah,
all right?
I seen you around. Nose in the air, attitude to go with it.
Well, I'm sorry that I don't meet your obviously high standards.
Don't you have anything better to do than hassle people?
Frankly, yes, but for now, this is going to have to do. Now, look, if you don't have anywhere to go, there's a shelter on the other
Hey,
side.
I ain't going there. You can't tell the freaks from the Get the hell away from me! I ain't going there. You hear me? No way!
All right, if there's a sign of any trouble, just call me. All right, and just sort of keep an eye if any residents are milling around and checking out other people's things. All right? All right, I mean, anything, call me. Let's just hope that we have a peaceful night tonight. Okay? All right, thanks. Boy, it fills up fast.
Yeah, it's still early.
Well, you know, if there's an overflow, St. Bart's can take 10.
Well, sure, we'll be fine.
So, why don't you go out and find yourself a cot?
Oh, I'd feel guilty taking a bed away from somebody less fortunate.
Feel the call of the old estate already?
Not at all.
So where are you going to sleep?
I see 2 cots right here.
Take your hands off that poor girl.
When I saw her run out of here with that money.
Couldn't you see? That's her change.
I'm sorry about the mix-up, Mrs. Fargate.
No harm done. No harm done.
Well, okay. Good night, then.
Good night. My dress suits you.
Here, you can have it back.
Well, you'd look kind of strange walking out of here in the buff. Why don't you finish eating, huh?
I'm not hungry.
No? Well, I recognize you from your picture.
Listen, that English chick deserved to get blasted. I mean, somebody's gonna die at that flop house.
Honey, there's no need to be so defensive. Now, I wouldn't mind shaking up the blue-haired battle axes in this town, but Brooke is not one of them. So, you know Nellie. You know, she was a hoot when she was young. I mean, I can remember her once taking the owner of the carny for a ride. She brought a whole town load of kids and gave them all the best junk in the place, and she nearly got the key of the city for it. Oh, gosh, I wish I'd kept in touch with her. How is she? Did she give you that postcard?
No. I stole it. I got a thing for uptight birds.
Well, Nellie loved it here, but it was a small town then.
Yeah, we talked about coming together. She used to keep them postcards on the walls to cover up the holes.
Where was that?
New York. We both ended up at the Empress. You ever hear of it?
No.
Well, more roaches than people, but Nellie was cool, and she let me visit lots of times. I remember this one day, she took out this trunk, and it was stuffed with jewels and beads and necklaces from the carny. She gave me whatever I wanted. I thought I hit it rich. What's a 10-year-old know? Then, this one Sunday, I came back from church. Nellie made me go. She told me it was good for me. And she was passed out on the floor. Super came up and he said it was her heart. He threw this old mildewed spread around her, and I stayed with her until the cops came.
Poor Nellie.
I'm glad she's dead. I'm glad she never came back to this dump.
Look, Pine Valley is not paradise, but it's a good town. It's got good people.
Oh, yeah, I met him at the shelter, and I ran into a real friendly cop tonight,
Everybody
too.
is not an enemy.
I can't breathe here. I mean, it's like I take these big gulps of air, nothing. I mean, it never gets down into my lungs. I might as well be stuck at that SRO pit, the Empress.
Darling, Brooke can help you.
So she can win more awards? I don't want her help. And I don't want yours. Nellie was no strings. She didn't try and push me off on the system. Because I got news for you, lady. The system don't want me, and I don't want it. So just save your advice for a sucker who needs it.
Look. Just a minute. Brooke wants to make all this up to you.
What, are you in partners or something? You want to help? Tell the shelter lady to pack it in.
Now, wait. Now, listen. I know what it's like not to trust. But believe me, someday you're going to find out you just can't go it alone. People do care.
Yeah, Nellie cared. But she's dead, just like her lousy town. Nellie was wrong about this place. She was wrong about all your people. She was wrong!
I don't know what it is. You know, maybe it's just her name. My Laura would be about the same age. You know, and God help me, I don't know what she would look like. You know, I try to imagine sometimes how she'd wear her hair, or how tall she'd be. I mean, sometimes I think I'm crazy.